Hi, I'm Chris with U-Haul. Today we're going to review the Rockymounts Monorail platform style bike rack for two. Now, this bike rack is easy to use and a reliable way to secure your bikes on your next adventure with friends or family. Now let's go ahead and take a look at how to put it together and some of its features. We will begin by placing the mounting shank of the bike rack into the receiver. Install the threaded receiver pin from the passenger side of the vehicle. And use the provided tool to tighten it down. Now place one of the locks onto the receiver pin. We're now ready to install the wheel trays. First, inspect them for a bolt that may need to be removed before assembly. Use the provided tool to go ahead and remove it. Make sure that the inner wheel tray has the pivoting arm to the driver's side and the rear of the bike rack. You can now install the provided hardware. There is 4 sets per tray. Before tightening, you can adjust the wheel tray to where you like it based on your bikes. We'll go ahead and start dead center. Once they are loosely installed, you can then tighten them with the provided tool. Now repeat these steps for the other side. You can now install the hook and trigger. The blue latch will be facing up and the hook will be over the wheel tray. We're now going to place some end caps to keep the hook on the bike rack. Go ahead and remove the hardware, place it in the end and re-secure it with the hardware. Now repeat these steps for the other side. You can now install your front wheel cups. Note that the locking channel for the backstops will be to the inside of the bike rack. Affix using the provided screws. This does cut threads into the plastic, so you will want to do this with hand tools. Do not use power tools. You can now install the backstop by passing the bolt through and tighten down snugly. We can now install the rear wheel cup and the ratcheting strap. Make sure the blue lever faces to the rear of the bike rack and make sure we get the ratchets on the strap facing up like so. Be sure to use the hardware with the flat washer and place that through the cup and strap first. Now use the provided tool to tighten it down. Tighten it down snugly, but retain movement in the cup. Now repeat these steps for the second tray if you have one. With the bike rack fully assembled, we can now put it into the use position and begin loading bikes. Go ahead and pull up on this blue handle and bring it into the use position. Prepare each tray for loading by opening the hook and trigger, pulling back the front tire stop, and opening the strap for the rear tire. The first feature to talk about before loading bikes is the included fat tire strap. It can simply be applied to the included ratchet strap to give you more length for those cool fat tires and begin loading bikes. While holding the bike into position, bring the load arm into place and pull the hook down onto the tire, ensuring you are no more than 1 inch from the frame or the brake. Secure the rear wheel with the ratcheting strap. Now repeat for an additional bike. If loading a second bike, make sure the handlebars are opposite the first. The monorail does feature a tilt-away action so that you can access your cargo area with bikes on the rack. Simply pull out on your blue handle and lower the rack. When returning the bike rack to the stored position, ensure the blue handle locks. The final feature for the monorail bike rack is that it includes a lock to lock the bike or bikes to the rack. Simply wrap the lock around the lower portion of the bikes, like so, and bring it to the locking tab on the bike rack. If you should find that your license plate or turn signals cannot be seen once the bike rack is loaded, fear not, U-Haul has you covered with an illuminated license plate holder or auxiliary turn indicators that you can purchase and install to make yourself seen on the roadway. I will link them for purchase in the description below. That concludes our review of the Rockymounts Monorail platform style bike rack. Thank you so much for watching. We can't wait to see you on the trails. The monorail carries 2 bikes up to 60 pounds per tray. Holds 20 to 29 inch tires up to 5 inches thick, fits a 2-inch hitch. If you have any questions about the products seen in this video, or if you'd like to schedule an installation with your local U-Haul hitch professional, please visit us online at uhaulhitches.com. You can also download the U-Haul app using the link in the description for even more ways to manage your hitch and towing needs.